Hi everyone, how you doing? I'm Mark, welcome back to my channel. So today I really wanted to show you, because I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Scotland and the UK just now the sun is out. It's been a beautiful week, so I really wanted to kind of just do an updated complexion and how to get that real kind of summer glow, that real metallic stroby finish. This particular video would especially be kind of worked around people who have got oily skin, people who have got real acne or blemish prone skin, because I do think it's a really hard thing to do if you've got acne, if you've got really oily skin, to strobe, because all you ever do is apply heavy powders and get that real matte finish to your skin. But there's no reason why you can't have a real kind of metallic cheek and a real glow to the skin. All we have to do is just control the oil underneath the makeup. So that is what this look's going to be. This is the look that we're going to be doing. So if you like what you see, then stay tuned. Also hit the subscribe button below, get me on Instagram, get me on Snapchat. I'm really trying to be more social media present at the moment. I don't know about you, I'm really struggling to get into Snapchat. I feel like a total knobhead, kind of like if I'm walking up the street and I pull my phone out and I'm kind of like talking to the camera and getting selfies and all that sort of thing. I don't know, I really struggle with that. But anyway, I will try and do it for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll just get started. So the first thing I've done is I've obviously cleaned my skin, and then I've been prepping my skin recently with a new moisturizer. So if you're someone who gets kind of oily, blemish prone skin, like you can see just now, I've been working so hard, to be honest with you, recently. I've had a wee bit of a breakout kind of around here and around my forehead, and so I thought really that would be a good opportunity to really show you guys how, if you do have blemish prone skin, if you've got oily skin, how to get a really dewy, flawless, highlighted complexion. So what I've been doing is I've been using this new moisturiser that I'm really loving. I'm really excited about it. And it's the brand new LANCOME ENERGIE de V liquid moisturiser. So one thing you need to know about this is it's not an oil. It's not a serum, it's not a cream, it's literally a liquid moisturiser. I mean, can you see it in the jar there, just kind of moving around? It almost feels like a water. So you just use a couple of pumps of this all over your face, and it's as powerful as a serum. It's concentrated the way a serum is. But it's completely oil free, so it penetrates in really quickly, and it leaves you with this really nice velvety finish to your skin. I'm absolutely loving it. I know that it's got antioxidants in it, so I think it's got goji berry, it's got lemon balm to kind of help soothe the skin, and then it's got some form of root that's there to energise your skin. So with me being so busy recently, I know that my skin just cannot keep up with how busy I am. So this liquid moisturiser has been giving my skin that hit and that boost that it needs to keep up with my lifestyle. So that's what I've done. I've popped it all over, and then the beautiful thing about this is you don't need a primer. It primes your skin beautifully because it leaves you with a kind of a very velvety film almost over the skin to kind of lock everything in. So you don't need a primer with it, which one less step, even better. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've also been using a new foundation for a few days. Now it is the new VICHY DERMA Blend foundation, and it's called this one's called 3D Correction. So this foundation, it's 16-hour wear. It doesn't budge. Just the other day I actually went out on an adventure day, and I was on a boat, and I was on bikes, and I was on segways, and honest to God, I was running around like a madman, and I put this foundation on, and it actually didn't move for the full day. I didn't go shiny, apart from the areas where it's highlighted, of course, but the rest of me didn't go shiny, and I do think it was because of this foundation. The foundation is for acne. It's for blemish prone skin, so it's got salicylic acid through it, which is going to help kind of promote the skin's turnover throughout the day and stop your pores getting clogged. And of course, if we don't clog the pores, then you're not going to get spots. So yeah, really good foundation, that's what I'm going to use just now. And one thing I have stopped doing, I've actually not been doing it at all, is applying my foundation with a beauty blender. I really just feel that the beauty blender, unlike my previous complexion video, the beauty blender absorbs so much of my foundation. I'm going through it like at a rate that I cannot afford to keep up with. So I've gone back to a brush. I've gone back to one of my ultimate favourite brushes, which is the Cargo Magic brush, and you'll see from looking at it, it's a buff brush. It's really compact with bristles, and it means that I can get a good full coverage. So I'm literally just going to stipple the foundation all over the face. Okay, foundation on. You'll see I have got a very smooth, very flawless finish to the skin. It is very full coverage, and I have completely avoided under the eye area, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just brighten the eye area with my trusty LANCOME EFFECERNES concealer, and I'm only going to take a really wee small bit of that just onto my ring finger. Just a wee bit, see that? I'm then going to just rub the two fingers together, both my ring fingers, and I'm going to really pat that underneath the eye area. And I'm only patting it under the eye, okay? Because I'm going to use because I'm going to use the KEVYN AUCOIN Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX01 to lift and highlight. But it's just any of you, and I know quite a lot of you have been out and purchased the KEVYN AUCOIN after my last complexion video, but it does tend to crease underneath the eyes. So this EFFECERNES concealer does not crease underneath the eyes, and it gives you really good coverage. So I'm going to use that just right up to the inner eye, right up under the lash line to brighten and highlight. There, you'll see. And then I'm going to go in with my KEVYN AUCOIN Sensual Skin Enhancer down around the nostril, there and there, and onto the forehead in the middle there. Really easy, I'm just kind of slapping it on. And then I'm going in with my beauty blender. I'm blending that around the nostril, just onto the cheek, and pulling it up around the side of the hairline. So I'm actually pulling it, which is different than what I used to do. I'm pulling my highlight up the top of the cheek, and then I'm pulling it around to the top of the arch of my brow. So really that entire C shape around the side of the face, down to the nostril, down to the cupid's bow, will be highlighted and lifted. Can you see that? And we'll just quickly do the other side. Okay, so what you should see is that you, by the time you've blended that all out, you will naturally have a contour. Okay, so because the foundation I used was a few shades darker than my natural skin tone, because I have my tan on, I have really lightened up all of this area up here, through my forehead and down the bridge of my nose, which is naturally contoured my skin in. So really this is what the whole strobing trend is that we don't use bronzers, we don't use darker colours to contour. We literally highlight so much that we naturally get the contour, which is what I suppose I'm doing and what I quite like doing for summer. So now what I want to do is really add that gorgeous glow, that gorgeous highlight, because with the Derma Blend foundation you're getting 16 hours complete oil control. You're going to have a matte finish for 16 hours anyway. So now I'm going to add the shine and the youthful glow into all the areas where I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is start off with a little sleek Precious Metals cream highlight palette, I suppose. Now this isn't something I love. Is it good for the money? Yes. But do be very careful when you're using cream highlights, because they do have a tendency to go patchy throughout the day. The way I've controlled the oil underneath, it shouldn't do, but do just be careful. So what you'll see is you've got 4 colours. You've got a very, very pale white, a light gold, a medium gold and a dark gold. Yeah, so it kind of goes light, light, medium, dark. So I'm going to go in with this bottom right hand one here, which is called Renaissance Gold, and I'm going to use a wee bit of the Royal Gold, which is the one at the top. Okay, how I'm going to use it is I'm taking a bit onto my ring finger of the Renaissance Gold, and I'm just going to work it onto the areas where I want that real radiance. So for example, from the top of the cheekbone down, the top of the brow bone here, down and around that side of the head to the top of my cheekbone. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender, I'm taking the clean side, and I'm going to very lightly pat to blend that in to the foundation. And I'm just building up the coverage of that radiance in the areas where I want it. So you want a bit of extra glow right above the arch of the brow, and a bit of extra glow just on the tip of the cheekbone. I'm then going in with the Royal Gold, sorry, up here, and I'm going to take a wee bit of that one just on to the centre of the nose and just onto the very, very tip of the nose, and again just very lightly patting to blend that in with my beauty blender. And then to finish off with the highlighting, I'm taking a wee bit of that same Renaissance Gold and I'm working it right on to the brow bone. So I'm really, really patting that along the brow bone there. So the trick to highlighting is that wherever you can feel a bone, you put a highlighter. If you can't feel like the roundness of a bone, so for example in the middle of the forehead or kind of up the soft part of the cheeks here, then you don't highlight it. I mean, you can feel the bone here, you can feel the bone here, you can feel the bone here. So you highlight those areas. So just as a wee guideline for you, I suppose. Then I'm going to finish with a bit of the what's it called? Royal Gold, which is the bottom one here, right onto the inner corner of the eye. I'm just really pressing it in with my ring finger. You can use a wee brush if you want, but you can get right in there with your finger, so there isn't really any need. Perfect, so you can see I'm starting to get that highlight, I'm starting to get the glow that I'm looking for. But I'm going to take the highlighting one step further for that real kind of wet, highlighted look. And how I'm going to do that is going with my powder highlights now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm taking MAC Fix Plus, my Makeup Forever fan brush, and Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator, which is your really beautiful gold one. And then I'm just going to very lightly spritz my fan brush on either side, because if you wet your brush you're going to get more intensity from your highlights. I'm really running that over the highlighter there, and then only on those key points. So the key points I said earlier, the top of the brow bone, the corner of the cheekbone, a wee bit onto the bridge of the nose. I'm just going to run my Anastasia onto those areas. So you're getting that real strobe, that real highlighted finish. You can see the more of this apply, the more I look like I've got a contour on. And then I'll just blend and sweep the rest of that highlight onto the other areas. Now, can you all see that? Can you see how I really, wherever I move my face, I'm getting that real sheen of highlight, which is making my cheekbones look really lifted. It's making my skin look dewy without looking like I'm oily, because I'm matting the right areas, which is here, here, and here. Those are all the areas you want to be matte. I'm going to finish with a wee bit of highlight just onto my cupid's bow. Okay, so after you've finished with all that highlighting, after you're looking really metallic in the right areas of the face, what you can then do is apply a wee bit of blusher, just if you're looking for a bit more colour, a bit more of a lift. So the blusher I'm going to apply is from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and it's this stage in the centre, this colour in the centre here, which is called Hush. Hush. So I'm just taking a wee bit of that, working it on to the apple of the cheeks. And you'll see instantly with so much highlight, just a totally wee bit of blusher on the apples gives you a really defined contour anyway, which I think is nice for summer. And then I'm just going to apply a wee bit of mascara, a wee bit of lip gloss, and I'll be back in 2 seconds with the finished look. Okay guys, so there we have it. That is the finished look. All I've done was finish with a wee bit of mascara, a wee bit of a lip gloss, and then press some of the Anastasia highlighter just with my ring finger, just on the centre of the lip and rub together. So really, really easy to do, really quick. So yeah, that is, I suppose, how I would kind of, if you've got oily, acne prone skin and you want to get that summer strobing glow, then this is how I would do it. If you don't get oily skin, if you don't get acne, then all I have to do is substitute with your normal foundation and you'll still be able to get the same finish, that same really highlighted, really kind of metallic cheek that makes you look contoured, that makes you look like you're just back at your holidays, but you've not applied loads of heavy powders, not that sort of thing. So thanks for watching guys. If you like what you see, then you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button below, get me on Instagram, get me on Snapchat, so on, so on, so on. Yeah, and I will see you next time. Bye.